Have you ever caught your reflection in the mirror and thought, when did I start looking so tired? Maybe it was the fine lines around your eyes, or how your skin doesn't seem to glow the way it used to. It happens to all of us. One day you're full of energy chasing after kids or working full-time, and the next you're wondering where that youthful sparkle went. But let me tell you something, aging doesn't mean fading. In fact, beauty doesn't disappear with age. It just changes, and with the right care, it can shine brighter than ever. Now, I know a lot of people start to feel like it's too late to do anything about their appearance or energy levels. That somehow, once we pass a certain age, we're expected to settle for just okay. But that's not true. Not even close. Feeling beautiful, inside and out, isn't about turning back the clock. It's about honoring where you are right now and giving your body and spirit the love they deserve. In today's video, we're going to talk about a few simple habits you can adopt to keep your skin glowing, your body energized, and your confidence blooming, no matter what age you see on your birthday cake. And don't worry, we're not diving into expensive creams or complicated routines. This is about real, practical changes you can make starting today. Let's start with one of the most powerful yet most overlooked beauty secrets: hydration. I know, you've heard it 100 times. Drink more water. But stay with me. As we get older, our skin naturally starts to lose moisture, and that's what leads to those fine lines looking deeper, that dull, tired look in the mirror, and even that tight or itchy feeling on the skin. Water isn't just for quenching your thirst, it's for feeding your skin from the inside out. Imagine your skin like a sponge. When it's dry, it looks shriveled and flat. But when it's full of moisture, it plumps up, looks smooth, and feels soft to the touch. That's what good hydration does. And no, it doesn't mean you have to drink gallons of water a day. Even small changes help. Start your morning with a glass of warm water and lemon, keep a water bottle nearby when you read or watch TV, and enjoy hydrating foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges. These little habits add up, and your skin will thank you for it. Now, let's talk about something else that plays a big role in how we age: sleep. But not just the number of hours, it's the quality of your sleep. Ever wake up after a full night's rest but still feel tired? That's your body telling you it needs deeper rest, the kind that truly restores. During sleep, your skin goes into repair mode. It builds collagen, heals sun damage, and even resets your hormones. Without enough restful sleep, no cream or serum in the world will help. Try setting a routine that your body can rely on. Go to bed around the same time each night, avoid screens an hour before bed. Yes, even that late night scrolling, and keep your bedroom cool and quiet. Some people find that soft music or a lavender-scented pillow helps them relax. And don't underestimate the power of an afternoon nap either. Even 20 minutes can lift your mood and bring back a little glow to your cheeks. Here's another important piece that often gets overlooked: movement. Now, before you roll your eyes or worry that I'm going to suggest a gym membership, hear me out. I'm not talking about high-impact workouts or running marathons. I'm talking about gentle, consistent movement that gets your blood flowing and keeps your joints happy. A brisk walk in the morning sun, stretching your arms as you breathe deeply, doing a little Tai Chi in the garden. These kinds of movements don't just keep your body fit, they help your skin too. When your circulation improves, your skin gets more oxygen and nutrients. That's what gives it that natural glow people always talk about. Plus, staying active boosts your mood, improves your posture, and helps you carry yourself with more confidence, which is a beauty all on its own. And while we're on the topic of confidence, let's touch on something that truly changes how you look, how you feel about yourself. It might sound strange to include this in a beauty conversation, but self-perception is everything. Have you ever met someone whose eyes sparkle when they smile? Who radiates warmth when they walk into a room? That kind of beauty comes from the inside. It's the kind of beauty that creams can't create, but your mindset absolutely can. Try this simple habit. Each morning, look in the mirror and compliment yourself. Not for how young you look, but for how strong you are. For the laugh lines that show a life filled with joy. For the grace in your eyes, the wisdom in your smile. Speak kindly to yourself. When you carry yourself with love and pride, that's the first thing people see when they look at you. Not your wrinkles, not your age, but your light. Let's not forget, beauty isn't something you chase. It's something you nurture. Like a flower, it needs sunlight, water, care, and patience. And the beauty that comes with age? It's rich. It's soulful. It tells a story. So if you've been feeling like the mirror isn't showing you what you want to see, maybe it's time to stop looking at yourself and start looking within. Now that we've touched on the importance of hydration, restful sleep, gentle movement, and self-perception, let's continue our journey by exploring a few more habits that can help you feel and look radiant, not just today but for years to come. One of the most powerful things you can do for your skin, and your overall health, is something you might already enjoy, eating well. But I'm not just talking about watching your sugar or salt. I mean truly nourishing your body with foods that love you back. Because let's face it, no cream on a store shelf can do what a handful of berries or a piece of grilled salmon can do from the inside out. Your skin is like a mirror of what's happening inside your body. When your cells are happy and healthy, your skin reflects that. So, adding in foods rich in antioxidants, like blueberries, leafy greens, and even dark chocolate, can make a huge difference over time. These foods help fight off the little things that break down your skin's elasticity and brightness. Think of them as tiny bodyguards for your cells, keeping inflammation and damage at bay. And don't forget healthy fats. Avocados, walnuts, olive oil, they're not just delicious, they help keep your skin supple and smooth. They give you that natural glow that no highlighter makeup can fake. I know it can feel tempting to fall into the habit of quick, processed meals, especially when cooking for 1 or 2 people. But even small changes, like adding a few slices of avocado to your toast or swapping out vegetable oil for olive oil, can go a long way. Now, let's talk about something that goes deeper than food or lotion, and that's stress. Oh yes, stress shows up on your face before you even feel it in your heart. Frown lines, dullness, under-eye bags, they're often signs that your mind is carrying a heavier load than it should. And as we age, the stress we carry often isn't about career or raising kids anymore. It becomes about health, about loneliness, about missing loved ones. That emotional weight has a way of creeping into our appearance. But here's the hopeful part, you can start letting it go. Not all at once, of course, but moment by moment, day by day. Simple practices like taking 10 quiet minutes in the morning to breathe deeply, sipping your tea slowly instead of rushing, or even writing in a journal before bed can help lift that fog. Some people find peace in prayer, others in gardening, painting, or just watching the birds outside their window. Reducing stress isn't just about feeling good, it's about slowing the physical aging process. When you're calm, your body isn't pumping out those stress hormones that can lead to wrinkles, inflammation, and even hair thinning. A peaceful heart brings out a peaceful face. And that's a beauty secret no one talks about enough. And while we're here, can we talk about laughter? I know it might sound too simple, but the truth is, laughter is medicine. Good for your skin, good for your spirit. Those laugh lines around your mouth and eyes? They're not flaws. They're proof that you've lived, that you've felt joy, that you've smiled in the face of life's challenges. So please never try to erase them. Instead, earn more of them. Watch a funny movie. Talk to that friend who always makes you giggle. Tell silly stories with your grandchildren. Let yourself laugh, really laugh from your belly. It not only lifts your mood, but it boosts circulation, reduces stress, and even helps tone your facial muscles. That's right. Laughter is nature's facelift. And here's another quiet but powerful tip. Never underestimate the magic of a simple skincare routine. Not an expensive or overwhelming one, just a consistent, loving routine. A gentle cleanser to wash away the day. A moisturizer that suits your skin and keeps it feeling soft. And if you can, a little sunscreen when you go outside, even on cloudy days. You don't need 12 steps or the latest trend. What your skin craves is care, consistency, and kindness. Treat your face like you'd treat a delicate piece of silk, not something to scrub or cover, but something to honor. And when you apply your moisturizer at night, take a moment. Massage it in slowly. Look into the mirror and thank your skin for carrying your story. Every freckle, every crease, every spot, they're a part of a life fully lived. And don't forget, your skin is still changing. It still responds. It's never too late for it to improve. I've seen people in their 70s start glowing just by staying hydrated, eating well, and taking 5 minutes a day to care for their skin with intention. It's not about vanity, it's about feeling good in your own skin. We've talked about food, rest, movement, and mindset, all pieces of the same beautiful puzzle. And when you start to put them together, you don't just look younger. You feel younger. You stand taller. You greet each day with a little more light in your eyes and ease in your body. Remember, beauty after 60 isn't about looking like you did at 20. It's about radiating the grace, wisdom, and softness that only time can give. It's about taking care of yourself not because you want to be someone else, but because you finally know your own worth. So when you wake up tomorrow and see yourself in the mirror, don't search for the flaws. Look for the signs of life, of resilience, of laughter. And know that with a few simple, loving habits, you can bring out a glow that no age can dim. Let's keep going because there are still a few more beautiful things you can do, simple habits that are right at your fingertips, to keep feeling radiant, strong, and at peace with the reflection that smiles back at you. Now, let's take a moment to talk about something that doesn't come in a jar, doesn't require a trip to the store, and might just be the most powerful anti-aging secret of them all: connection. Yes, connection. With others, with yourself, with the world around you. You see, loneliness isn't just something we feel in our hearts. It shows up in our bodies too. In our posture, our skin, our eyes. But when you stay connected, when you keep reaching out, keep laughing with others, keep letting people in, that energy flows through you like sunlight. And it changes you. Maybe you live alone. Maybe friends have moved or passed on. That's the reality for many of us as we get older. But connection doesn't have to mean a house full of visitors every day. It can be as simple as a phone call to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. A chat with the neighbor over the fence. A smile and a kind word to the person at the market. These little human moments light up the soul, and when your soul shines, your beauty follows. Even staying connected with yourself is just as important. Checking in each morning. Asking how you feel. What your body needs. What would bring you joy that day. When we take time to care for our inner world, our outer world responds. You start to carry yourself differently, with more calm, more purpose. And people notice. They may not be able to put their finger on what's changed, but they'll feel it. And while we're on that note, joy. Let's talk about it because it's just too important to leave out. You know that sparkle in someone's eye when they talk about something they love? That's ageless. That sparkle doesn't come from makeup or surgery. It comes from doing the things that light you up inside. So what brings you joy? Maybe it's tending to your garden, hands in the dirt, feeling the sun on your face. Maybe it's painting or dancing in the kitchen when no one's watching. Maybe it's reading a book that makes you lose track of time, or helping someone in your community, or learning something new. Yes, even now. Especially now. When we stop doing the things that bring us joy, something dims inside us. And that dimness can show up on the outside too. But when we invite joy back in, even in small ways, we start to glow again. And that glow is the kind that turns heads. The kind that makes people say, "You look amazing, what's your secret?" And that brings us to the last beautiful piece of this puzzle. Gratitude. Now, I know, it might not sound like a beauty tip. But hear me out. Gratitude changes the way we see the world, and in turn the way the world sees us. When we shift our focus to what we have, instead of what we've lost or what we miss, our energy changes. Our posture lifts. Our faces soften. Each line on your face? A memory. Each gray hair? A testament to everything you've survived. Every part of your body, even the ones that ache a little more now, are proof that you're still here, still living, still growing. And that is something to be deeply grateful for. Try this. Each evening before you go to sleep, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. In fact, the smaller the better. A warm cup of tea. A bird outside your window. A kind word from a stranger. The more you practice gratitude, the more beauty you begin to see, not just in the world but in yourself. So, if you've been wondering how to bring that lightness back into your life, that glow you used to see in the mirror, maybe it's time to stop chasing youth and start honoring your journey. Because beauty after 60 isn't about hiding signs of aging. It's about owning them, celebrating them, taking care of yourself because you deserve it, not because you're trying to look like someone you once were. You're still you. And the world needs that version of you, the one who has lived and learned and loved, and who still has so much to offer. You don't need perfect skin to be beautiful. You need kind eyes, a generous spirit, a joyful heart. You need to love yourself enough to drink that glass of water, take that walk, smile at your reflection, and choose happiness, again and again. Small choices every day add up to a big difference. A bit more movement, a bit more rest, a bit more laughter, a bit more care. That's the real anti-aging routine. So take this as your gentle reminder. You are still radiant. You are still worthy of care, of attention, of admiration. Don't let the world tell you that beauty belongs only to the young. Beauty belongs to anyone who chooses to live with intention, kindness, and joy, no matter their age. If this message touched you, if you saw even a small piece of yourself in it, I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts or your own little beauty rituals in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Because we all deserve to feel seen, heard, and celebrated. And if this video made you smile, made you feel a little more hopeful, maybe even a little more beautiful, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. We've got so many more heartfelt stories and helpful tips to share. You are not alone on this journey. Here's to living your best life, with grace, with joy, and with that beautiful, unstoppable glow that only comes from within. At any age. You've come this far, and I want to say, I'm proud of you. Taking time to care for yourself, to listen, to reflect, that's a powerful act of self-love. Because beauty, real beauty, doesn't come from chasing youth. It It comes from honoring who you are, where you've been, and how you treat yourself each and every day. Now, let's talk about one of the most underrated yet transformative parts of any anti-aging beauty journey: mindset. Yes, how you feel about yourself, how you speak to yourself in the mirror, can actually reflect in your skin, your eyes, even how you move. Have you ever met someone older, maybe in their 70s or 80s, who just glows? Their energy fills the room, not because of makeup, but because of joy. That's the power of self-kindness. When you wake up, try saying something gentle to yourself. Instead of sighing at the wrinkles or aches, look into the mirror and say, "I am here. I'm grateful for this day. I deserve care." It might feel odd at first, but over time those words matter. They shift how you carry yourself, how you eat, how you care for your skin. And your body responds. Your energy shifts. Another secret? Never stop being curious. Trying something new, a face mask, a hobby, a dance class, even a simple homemade scrub from honey and oats, keeps your mind and your skin alive. When you engage your senses, when you laugh, when you feel excitement again, your blood flows better, your skin gets that gentle flush, and your posture changes. You glow because you're living. Hydration is still a hero. Not just drinking water, but letting your skin drink too. A gentle mist or a hydrating serum before bed can do wonders, especially in drier weather. Think of your skin like a beautiful plant. When it's nourished, it softens, brightens, and blossoms. Don't skip moisturizing your neck, your hands, your arms. Every part of you deserves the same care. And speaking of rest, don't underestimate the beauty of good sleep. Not just enough hours, but good quality sleep. That's when your body repairs itself. If you've been tossing and turning lately, maybe try a calming tea before bed, some lavender oil on your pillow, or a soft breathing exercise. When your sleep improves, everything else follows. Your skin looks better, your memory sharpens, your mood lifts. Let's not forget movement. Not for weight loss, not for vanity, but for joy and flow. Stretch in the morning, go for a slow walk in the evening. Move in a way that makes your body feel loved, not punished. Circulation helps skin stay healthy, and confidence grows when your body feels agile and cared for. And lastly, surround yourself with beauty that isn't just about appearance, but feeling. Flowers on the table. A soft scarf that makes you smile. Music from your younger years that brings back warmth. These small things add up. They remind you that aging isn't about fading. It's about shifting, softening, and deepening. So here's what I want you to remember. Anti-aging isn't about erasing time. It's about embracing the wisdom you've earned and nourishing the parts of you that still want to shine. You don't need perfect skin to glow. You just need peace and love. And a little routine that reminds you, you are still worth every bit of attention. If something in today's video spoke to you, maybe a reminder you needed or a new idea you want to try, share it with me in the comments. I'd love to know what your own self-care journey looks like. And if you haven't already, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join our beautiful community of women who are embracing aging with grace and confidence. You are radiant. You are strong. And yes, you are absolutely beautiful, just as you are, right here, right now. Here's to living your fullest, most glowing life, at any age.